This is Scam, one of the best Terran players in the world. He thinks non-Koreans will never qualify for ASL. Is it because foreigners are too slow? Or are they just too stupid? Let's find out.
Alright, welcome
Hello.
Scan.
How are you guys doing today?
How's your volume? This is your volume switch right here.
Ooh, 5-0. There were some people who were arguing back to me like, hey, if a top foreign player goes to Korea and play on ladder like 24/7 for like about 2 months or 3 months, and they will make it into ASL.
They really, it's so crazy when they say that.
I mean, yes, I can understand they're good enough to be in top ladder rank, and taking down some of the pro gamers on ladder, but you know, pro gamers don't play seriously on ladder.
Yeah. It's wild when people talk like that. Like, everyone was saying, like, me, who can do it? And he's had some good show matches against pros and stuff.
Yeah,
like, he's good.
Yeah, he's very good, and he shows very good performance on a BSL tournament.
Yeah, yeah.
Didn't he win 2 times in a row?
Yeah. Like, I think he's the best foreigner and stuff, like the best non-Korean player, and he's really strong. I like watching his games. I learn a lot watching him. He's a great player, but, like, then he plays ASL qualifier, and he gets like 2-0'd by Bishop, who gets 2-0'd by you, who gets 2-0'd by and you get like beat by Barracks, and then and the thing is, it's like, okay, and then also Barracks would get 2-0'd by Light, and Light would get 2-0'd by Flash, so he's like 7 levels below top Terran. Like, you know, it's wild to see people say that.
Oh yeah, you checked out the qualifier? Yeah, I took down Bishop.
Is Flash playing right now? He has to be.
He was playing on ladder and played against Bisu 2 times on ladder, and
oh my god,
took him down.
Yeah, you just 2-0'd him. Yeah. I love it. I love it. You're drinking Capri Sun. It's amazing. Wait, what?
What the hell?
How did that happen?
How did those goons come?
Yeah, he just had a probe somewhere, I guess, which doesn't make sense because I killed his probe. So I am very confused right now.
I'm confused too. I mean, because he had 3 gates at the main base already. How did those goons come from?
I honestly don't know. Maybe they didn't run by, did they? I mean, this is really weird, man.
Maybe he did.
He had to run by and we just didn't see it for some reason. That's like crazy though. Oh, that's what happened. Jesus.
A lot of female Terran streamers are quitting StarCraft.
Is that right? Tell me about that.
Okay, so before all those type of like a university thing becoming bigger and bigger, it was kind of somewhat balanced. Like, yeah, okay, Terran is also a fun race. Protoss is also a fun race. Zerg is also fun. All races are all balanced out with the race distribution.
Yeah.
But then once all those like the big, the famous streamers like participating all those type of like a university tournament, and then just becoming more organized system of like teaching and coaching how you're supposed to be approaching in game and played against each race matchup. And a lot of female streamers are just start dying.
Yeah.
They can't stand along anymore.
Yeah, it takes like 10 times more work to anywhere with Terran than it does with the other races. So they're just all quitting. It's just going to be only Protoss and Zerg players.
Yeah, that's what is happening.
Yeah.
And then I'm a Terran coach for the JSA team, but we only have 1 Terran student. So now I'm gonna be substituting for Protoss coach and coaching for Protoss.
This is like a funny thing, and it'll never happen again in gaming that we have something like how hard Terran is compared to the other races, because it's bad game design.
Well, a lot of people are thinking Japan is such a great country. Yes, they are, but I feel like it's just kind of like too crowded in my opinion. The city is just too crowded in my opinion. Have you been to Japan?
Yeah, I've been a few times.
I find it so crowded over there. Much more crowded than Korea. Everything is so compact. Everything is so expensive. I want like a place where has some space to live.
You gotta move to Canada, man.
Or America.
Canada, man. I have a yard and shit now. It's crazy.
The backyard. Oh, I miss it. Our backyard barbecue party. It was a good day. Oh. No.
That's too hard. It's too hard. If you switched to Protoss, how long do you think until you got to the same level as your Terran? If you play just as hard with Protoss.
Maybe a couple months to get used to the Protoss units, but
Months?
not over a year, I believe.
Okay. Now, if you take one of these Protoss that you're playing 2 to 3 times as much as, and they're the same level as you right now, how long until, if they switch to Terran, how long until they got their Terran to the same level as their Protoss?
Not enough minerals.
They Protoss switching over to Terran?
Yeah, if they switch to Terran, how long until they can get their Terran as good as their Protoss? Because it would take you about 2 months, you say, to get your Protoss as good as your Terran. How long would it take them?
Well, probably more than a year.
More than a year. Hey guys.
I mean, for Protoss, they take 10 minutes to make a strategy.
Condom full of toenails
But
donated $3.
when
Skip
we
me
are
again
facing
and see
against
what
that
happens, bitch.
strategy,
Opening parenthesis.
we have to spend 10 hours to figure out how we're supposed to be defending against that type of strategy.
Yeah.
It takes more. And even if we try to create some type of a unique playstyle, or maybe some type of like an all-in or cheesy, like a mind game, like with the strategy-wise, then we thought that it was a brilliant strategy, but it ends up, oh, it doesn't work, and they just defend it in 10 minutes, figuring out this. They just found out the solution in 10 minutes.
Yeah. It's really refreshing to have a professional Terran player have exactly the same opinions as me. It's very nice. Thank you, Scan. Guys, you can go ahead and clip all that, and then we can see what all the 90% of top foreigners that are all Protoss players have to say about that. Can't wait.
They will argue. They still believe in a world where top foreigners and what is it on Team Liquid, they're really good too, but they're approaching the mindset different than what I'm thinking, and they end up arguing back, and whenever I'm telling the truth, and they just, no, that's not how it works, and that's why you don't make into ASL, and they always talk shit back. And I'm just trying to give them some true effect, and they don't like it.
Oh.
We had more. Yeah. Ah! Executed.
That was a weird game. He was pretty
Beat
bad.
him with 310 APM.
The next day.
Working the food industry was one of the best things to happen to you growing up. Yeah, no, shit like that's real, man. Working in retail for years, that, like, I learned so much working in retail. It's so much. It's crazy, actually. I worked in retail for like 4 years. Like fucking cash registers, pushing shopping carts, loading boxes, fucking stocking shelves, you know, doing customer service, fucking counting cash tills and shit. That was a good experience. That helped me to grow up a fucking lot. If I had never done that, I would be such a fucking freak. Are you fucking serious? He did! Whoa! Look at that! Woo! Ah! Like that's like what normalized me. That was during my heavy Brood War playing years too.